Hello, I'm Walter from Divine Tarot. Thank you for joining me for my inaugural reading on my new YouTube channel for Divine Tarot. Each week I'll be doing a reading and it will be available via YouTube on Wednesdays. You will notice that there are 4 crystals and each one represents one of the 4 readings that I will do today. Each reading has a timestamp, so please find the one that resonates with you in order to save time. There are a few easy ways to decide which reading is for you. The first would be to close your eyes and take several deep breaths. Do not visualize the crystal, but let it come to you. You can also ask your spirit guides to help you decide, or you can use a pendulum. Each reading will have 6 short categories. The first being SIS, which stands for Situation, Influences, in the Subconscious Mind. And you will know right away if it resonates with you because it'll be the situation you're in, and the spirit will show you some influences that are causing this situation and how your subconscious mind is reacting to it. The second category will be WINK, W-I-N-K, which stands for What I Need to Know. And that is what your spirit guides are trying to show you or let you know what you need to know at this time about this situation. The third category will be WINS, W-I-N-S, which stand for What I Need to See. These are things that you're not seeing right now that spirit wants you to see so that you can correct the situation. Fourth category is WIND, What I Need to Do, W-I-N-D, What I Need to Do. And this is a suggestion from your guides. Remember, spirit guides never tell you what to do. They just make a suggestion to you. If you're hearing some kind of voice that's telling you that you need to do something and it's of a darker or more dense purpose, then I suggest you ignore that, meditate, and listen to your true self and get out of the ego. The fifth category will be the higher self, and it will be one card representing a message from your higher self. And the last category will be a message from the angels, and it will be 3 cards, one from the major arcana and 2 from the minor arcana. So take your time and decide which crystal represents the reading or readings for you. And thank you once again for joining me. And if you want a personalized reading for anything, including healing, career advice, channeling deceased loved ones, and even a past life, feel free to schedule an appointment by going to divinetarot.org or emailing me at divinetarot944@gmail.com. And those links will also appear in this reading as well. Thank you and enjoy your readings. So the first crystal we have today is the amethyst crystal. And amethyst crystals are used for opening the third eye, helping us with intuition, and clearing the mind. So if the amethyst resonates with you, then go ahead and select that particular crystal. Second crystal we have is the clear quartz crystal. And clear quartz crystals amplify your energy, and they are used for healing, cleansing, and clearing. The third crystal we have is the green quartz tumbled stone, or the green tumbled stone for short. Green tumbled stones attract prosperity and success, and they stimulate creativity. So if that resonates with you, then you choose that particular crystal reading. And our last crystal is the tiger's eye, and it helps with courage and self-confidence. It's also known as the shapeshifter. Now for SIS for the first reading. First card is the Page of Pentacles. Let's get those up there so we can see. I is the reverse moon card. And S for your subconscious mind is the Ace of Cups. So the situation here would be some type of it looks like you have a message about incoming money. Maybe a job, I don't know, but something to do with finances. So if you're going through a situation now where you're like, oh my God, when is some money gonna come? This is a message about that. The second card is influenced, and we have the moon card reverse, which the moon card typically stipulates that you have some kind of fear or subconscious worrying. So this message is that you shouldn't be worried at this time, okay? Because the moon card is reversed. And the subconscious mind is that your cups, or the Ace of Cups, is representing an overflow of abundance. Typically, cups represents emotions and relationships. So I think for this particular person, things are going very well right now. So situation is you just got a message about a job, or you're going to get a message about a job or some incoming money. The influencer here is the moon card reverse. So it's letting you know not to worry right now, not to give in to your fears. And the subconscious mind, Ace of Cups, new beginnings and new relationships. So now for the people who selected the amethyst crystal, for what I need to know. And we have 5 cards for what we need to know. And let's see if we can ease that 5th card in there so we can see it. There we go. Raise it up a little bit here. There we go. That's much better. First card. First Wands. Two of Cups reversed. And the Ten of Swords reversed. And the Lover's card. So, what I see here is, although things may seem like they are slowing down for you, we've got the reverse wands here, followed by a 10 of Pentacles. This looks like a pretty positive spread to me. Looks like things are actually picking up for you with this 10 of Pentacles. Looks like a happy family life. Looks like it's going to be good times here. Although this Two of Cups is reversed, sometimes when cards are reversed, it means that the card is actually accentuated in the positive. So in this particular reading, since the swords it's followed by the Ten of Swords, and it looks like the swords are falling out of your back, looks like things are going well. And I also see the 6 card, the Lovers card, which to me means that you're either having good health or you're in a situation where you are really, things are going well with you and your spouse or significant loved one. So for this particular reading with the Amethyst card, it looks like things are going very well for this person. And things are moving along. We've got the Ten of Pentacles. Things look good money-wise and family-wise. We've got balance here with the Two of Cups. And the Ten of Swords represents a situation that has come to a close or ending where things might not have been going well for you, but now the swords are starting to fall out of your back. And then we got the 6 card. Again, the number 6 is recovery. So I'm thinking that what they're telling me is that you basically are recovering from a tough situation. Could have been a situation where you weren't really making a lot of money, but now things are going well. And financially with the Ten of Pentacles, and relationship wise with the Two of Cups, again, in a positive spread. When I see a reverse card, it just means that these things are really, really highlighted and accentuated. So you probably went through a situation, but now things are really going well in your relationship and financial wise as well. I'm seeing a very happy family life here. And now for what we need to see, what you need to see. And what I need to see, I usually do 7 cards. So we're going to try to put these in here. 5 on top. That's 3. Here's 4. And 5. Let's move it over. And then we're going to have 2 on the bottom. Okay, let's pull out a little bit. There we go. 2 on the bottom. Okay, for what you need to see. Got the 3 of Wands reverse. Okay. Okay. So what I need to see, what this is showing me is that you went through some problems here. You thought that things weren't going to work out for you. You had some situations with growth, situation with the family, because we have a 3 of Wands here, 4 of Wands reverse, the Justice card reverse, Page of Swords reverse, and the Knight of Wands reverse. So what I'm seeing is in the past, you've gone through some issues here, probably because I see the 3 of Wands reverse, which typically means a decrease in territory, or you felt like you weren't able to grow. I also see the 4 of Wands, which typically means a celebration or a happy situation is reversed. I see the Justice card reversed. So something didn't go well for you, and it affected your family life and your growth in terms of maybe even spirituality, in terms of money, in terms of expanding your financial portfolio. Maybe you wanted to buy a house or a car or whatever, but you had a pretty tough situation there. I see the Page of Swords, which it was reversed. So a situation went bad for you. That Page of Swords really, in most cases, talks about or foreshadows a tough situation, a challenge, a change. And then we have the Knight of Wands. Yeah. And when you have the Knight of Wands reverse, it's pretty much a situation that's going nowhere. Wands herald energy in new situations. And so by it being reversed, that meant you pretty much were stuck energetically, emotionally, everything just stuck, financially most likely as well. But I see now, we got some things we probably shouldn't have had in that view. I see now with the Nine of Cups, which represents the wish card. Now you're able to get your wish. Things are coming through for you that you didn't even believe were possible. Congratulations. And we also have the Page of Wands looking towards the future. So this is also telling me of a period that's coming for you, or has come or will come, that is going to herald lots of energy and bring in success and everything else. So if you have been going through or currently are going through a tough situation, don't worry about it. Your time is coming. The Page of Pentacles was in the first reading, the situation. So there is news of money coming in, or a good job, or a better job, or if you are a business owner, of a change in the business. So hang on in there. You're going to get your wishes. And the Page of Wands is telling me that your blessings are on their way. Okay, for what I need to do. This is a suggestion from the Spirit on how you can improve, not should, but can improve your situation. What I need to do. Let's see if we can get all of that in here. All right. So first card is the Sun card, reversed. Second is the Ace of Pentacles. Third is the Judgment card. Fourth is Hangman. And the last card is the Tower card. Let's see if we can zoom out here and get those cards in the view. Okay, so when I see cards that are all reversed, then that represents a warning for me. Now, since the other cards in this spread were very, very positive, my suggestion is that this is kind of like a warning to you. And it's trying to tell you that things will be going very well for you because I see the Sun card. And earlier in the reading, there was a message with the Page of Pentacles that good news were coming. We saw the Ten of Pentacles and we also saw the Ten of Cups. So what this is telling you right now is that when things are going well for you, which the Sun card represents, and even in its reverse aspect, it's a great card to have because it represents the end of a situation and the beginning of end of a bad situation, but the beginning of a great situation. If you see this child riding on the white horse, the child represents innocence and the white horse represents purity. You see the sun in the background and they're over this wall that represented a blockage. So it's telling you that things are going to go well for you. The Ace of Pentacles represents also a new beginning. We have the Judgment card, which represents a resurrection. We have the Hangman, which represents a situation that was probably causing you to be stagnant. And then we have the Tower card right here, which represents an abrupt change. So, and in reverse, it lets me know that the situation is calming down now. So what I'm seeing here is now that you're able to ride and bask in the sun, and a situation has gone your way, it's time for you to get out of stagnation, to get down off of your wall or some might say high horse. It's time for you to get going. And because the worst is over. When that tower is reversed, the worst is over. So it's time for you to get going. It's time for you to do what you need to do. Okay? So that is what they are suggesting to you right now. For some reason, things are going well. Or if not, they will be going well. You're going to get your wishes. I see the Judgment card here. It was reversed. But this was such a positive reading with the Wish card, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Page of Pentacles. So I'm thinking you probably haven't gotten the good news yet. And if not, the good news is coming. If you've already gotten the good news, then it's time for you to be happy. It's time for you to enjoy your life and enjoy your significant other. And whatever it is that you need to be doing, which is signified by the Hangman here, that you're not doing, then it's time for you now to do it. Okay? So that is what you need to do. And now for your higher self. Yes, we have the higher self card, or not the higher self card, but the message from your higher self, which is the Three of Pentacles. And the Three of Pentacles shows a gentleman sitting on or standing on a bench here before two other people. And the Three of Pentacles represents someone that needs to step into their power, someone that needs to go out and sell themselves. So again, in the wind, or what I needed to do reading, you saw that you were stuck in a situation or a bit hesitant, which was represented by the Hangman's card. So now you need to step out And you need to show your goods, show your works, sell yourself. Whatever it is that you know you need to be doing or would like to be doing in a career or otherwise. And I'm thinking this is career because it's a 3. Because it's a pentacles, which represents the physical, most likely money or career. So you need to go out and sell yourself and follow your goals. Okay, now for the angel message. We'll have 2 cards for. I'm sensing that we need to have 3, but we'll stick with the format. Let's see. Spirit telling me this 3 plus the. All right. Spirit is telling me to do 3 minor arcana cards instead of 2, which I normally would do, and then have 1 major arcana from the angels. All right. So your first message from the angels, 6 of Cups. And this is from the Doreen Virtual deck. Doreen Virtue and Radley Valentine, the Angel Tarot card deck. 6 of Water. And it says, memories from your history or childhood, issues regarding children, romanticizing the past. So the 6 of Cups is the nostalgia card, or the 6 of Water. Okay. So let's read the other ones. We have the 7 of Earth, which is seeds well planted, a temporary pause in action, and unnecessary worry. 7 of Earth is also our 7 of Pentacles. And then we have the Knight of Air, or the Knight of Swords, reverse. And it says, events occurring with great speed, take time to carefully review your options. Creative solutions. So, we've got the 6 of Cups, okay? Memories from history or childhood, issues regarding children and romanticizing the past. And then we have the 7 of Earth, seeds well planted. So it sounds like you are a little stuck on something that happened to you recently, and maybe you just can't let it go. But what the angels are telling you is you need to let it go. And the 7 of Pentacles is basically saying that there has been a temporary setback, but you planted seeds well. So don't worry. Again, earlier in your SIS, in the situation influences and subconscious mind, you had the Moon card earlier. This card here, which was reversed, which let me know that you are still worrying about some things, but don't worry about it. Everything is going to work out. And again, we have the Knight of Air, or Knight of Swords. Knights represent movements, and swords are the mental aspect of things. And they also are used to figuratively cut cords that bind us or hold us back. Okay? So the fact that this was reversed is emphasized here. So things are going to move forward if they haven't already, they're going to move forward for you. Okay? Take time to carefully review the options that you have and create creative solutions. All right? All right? Events are moving for you. Get over what happened in the past, represented here by the 6 of Cups or 6 of Water. Get over that and move on. All right? And then we want to see what the card from the Major Arcana is. Yes, again, renewal, or number 20, which is the Judgment card, which you had earlier. It says, review and evaluate. A favorable assessment of facts. Time to move in a new direction. So I want you to just take a look at that card for a minute. We can see, I'm going to focus on that. I'm going to focus in on this here. We have an angel holding a scepter. And again, that's a man and his wife and a child there. And the archangel Jeremiah, So coming out of the water. So this is a resurrection, a good judgment. Something has gone well for you. You've just got a good decision that has gone your way. And that card showed up earlier in the what you needed, what I need to do. This card showed up earlier in what I need to do. So it's the same card, same number 20. So you've recently had a good decision go your way. So make sure that you take the time to not get stuck in the past, to not hold grudges, because there is money and opportunity coming your way. And things are going to be working out for you. There was a significant other that was in the readings earlier. And things are going well. It's a time for prosperity for you and your family. And if this hasn't already happened, it will be happening very, very soon. So for those of you who had that reading with the amethyst stone, amethyst crystal, I hate calling crystal stones. This is for you. This is a message for the angels. Sorry, I can't get all of these cards in the reading at one time. This looks like it is here. So this is a good positive reading for you. For those of you who have not gotten to the point where you've gotten your wishes and you've gotten across the threshold, it's coming. For those of you who selected this reading who are already across that threshold, and I think you should be, because the Sun card showed up. And remember, you had the image of the child on the horse and the wall is in the background. Okay, but it was reversed. So this might mean for some of you it hasn't occurred yet, but for others it has. Just make sure, and this card was in your what I needed to do portion, in the wind portion, WIND, in the last segment. So make sure not to hold grudges. Make sure not to get stuck in the past. That's what this 6 of Water is here for. And just take time to bask in the sunlight and enjoy your victory. Namaste. Okay, now for those of you who selected the quartz crystal, we have the SIS reading for you. So the situation for you is that we We got the Justice card reverse. So you must be in a situation where things are not going your way. Maybe you got news about a situation, perhaps a job that you didn't get, or you felt like somebody is maybe treating you unfairly. We'll see. Okay. So the influencer here is the Four of Wands, which is typically representative or indicative of a situation in a relationship that didn't go well. So here we have the two people celebrating, and 4 is a number of consistency. So perhaps there is not enough consistency in the situation, and it's not going your way. And then we have last the 3 of Wands reversed. And in the 3 of Wands, you see a person looking out, and it is indicative of the ships coming in, growing your territory, and finally things going your way. But the influences is the 4 Wands reverse, and the subconscious mind here represented by Wands tells me that things are not going very well for you right now. Again, situation is Justice reverse, influenced by a bad relationship, or the opposite of a celebration, things not going your way, influenced, the influencer. And the subconscious mind is a lack of growth here, and represented by the 3 of Wands. So let's see what Spirit suggests for you. What do you need to know? And that is coming up. Okay, for those of you who have selected the crystal reading, the clear quartz crystal reading, we have the wink, what I need to know. And this is Spirit telling you what you need to know. All right, let's get all of those cards in there so we can see them. All righty, first is the Fool card. Second is the Empress reversed. Third is the Queen of Swords reversed. Fourth is the 4 of Cups. And last we have the King of Wands reversed. So, let's see. All right. So, in this reading, it looks like you have made a bad decision somewhere along the line. Typically, the Fool card represents a brand new journey, something new. But in this situation, I'm going to take the reading to be figuratively, that there was a foolish move here. And it's followed by the Empress card, which represents following your intuition, or the divine feminine, which is love, forgiveness, and non-judgment. You've made a bad call here. And yeah, it's followed by the Queen of Swords, which typically is a shrewd. It represents shrewdness, and also making good decisions. The sword is up, pointed up, so it's used to kind of cut through the foolishness. But when you reverse it, the sword is pointing towards you, so it's cutting you. So I'm thinking that you made a bad decision here. You knew better, but you did it anyway. You made a bad decision. Your intuition told you don't do it, but you did it anyway. Probably out of spite, because the Queen of Swords is known as the, excuse my French, but the bitch card. So, and it kind of represents the shadow side of the feminine, being kind of gossipy or bitchy. But ladies, men are gossipy and bitchy too. So the feminine has gotten a bad rap. But anyway, people are people. So you made a bad decision here. You knew better, but you did it anyway. And we got the 4 of Cups. So now you're disgruntled. And also with the, let's put that back. Also with the the King of Wands reversed here. When it's upright, it represents someone that has good energy and good judgments and makes great decisions. You reverse that, you have an angry person with blocked energy who is spiteful and upset. So what you need to know, and the Spirit is showing you, is that you made a bad decision. They were trying to tell you not to do it, but you did it anyway. And you probably did it to spite someone, and it backfired. Now you're unhappy and you're angry. Okay, that's what you need to know. So we're going to go to what you need to see now and see what's further going on with this situation. So now let's go into what you need to see. What you need to see. These are things that you may know already, you may see, but for some reason you're refusing to get the message. And we usually do 7 cards for what we need to see. Although Spirit is telling me in this situation 5 will do. Five will do in this situation. Let's see. Yeah, they're telling me 5 will do. Okay. So, what we need to see. We have the Knight of Swords. We've got the Death card. Please don't worry. The Death card does not mean you're going to die. Okay? All right. So, let's take a second here. And the Knight of Swords followed by the Death. Queen of Pentacles, followed by the Death card. Queen of Pentacles, the Star card, and the Tower. Okay. So, what I'm seeing here, especially with the Knight of the Knight of Swords showing up first, is that you're going in the wrong direction. You had a good thing, but you cut down your fruits before they were ripe. Okay? You're kind of headstrong, and you speed into situations without thinking. That's why this guy is on this horse flying in the wrong direction, and he's going away from all of the rest of the cards. And you can see the trees blowing because the wind is blowing at a high speed. So this guy is flying. He's going against the wind. Actually, if you see the trees, they're blowing in the opposite direction. So you fighting an uphill battle, and you're cutting down your fruit before it's ripe. This death card is the spirit telling you that you need to change. This is a card that tells you that it's time to change. It's time to change. That's what the death card means. It doesn't mean you're going to die. All right. And then the Queen of Pentacles. Oh yeah, you made a bad decision in regards to business or your job or money, because I can see the Queen of Pentacles is reverse, and the Queen of Pentacles represents someone who takes care of their money, who takes care of themselves physically. So whatever decision you made, it probably cost you some money. Okay, maybe it was a job or who knows. Uh-oh. Sorry that we lost light. Okay, there we go. There we go. Sorry about that. So you probably made a decision, you spent some money that you didn't have, invested in some bad stocks, or used money inappropriately, and it has caused some problems. But be of good cheer. Be of good cheer, because the Star card follows this. And this is a great card. It symbolizes hope. Okay, you see the lady there, she's pouring water into the sea, and then she's pouring water onto the land. And the water represents the spirit. The water that you see here represents the spirit, and the land represents the physical. So she's pouring libations into the spiritual and into the physical. So this is telling you that what you want to do from now on, you want to listen to the spirits that talk to you in the form of your intuition. So don't just pour libations into the physical. In other words, don't just depend on the physical, what you see, okay? What sounds good. So you're going to do it. Listen to your intuition. Take some time to meditate. Take some time to pray. And the last card is the Tower reverse, which is telling me that the worst part is over. Okay, so that's good news. The Tower signifies a shocking change. So the worst part is over. Okay, have hope. All right. Spirit is telling me to tell you to go get some good advice right now. Go get some good advice in regards to money matters from someone who listens to you and who you will listen to. Okay? So that's what you need to see. Okay, for those of you who selected the clear quartz crystal, now we're going to do the winds, what I need to do. And that's the next 5 cards. What I need to do. What is Spirit suggesting right now? What you need to do. Okay, what you need to do. Let's come out into frame. There we go. So what do I need to do? Got the Hangman. The Judgment card. The Ace of Pentacles. Sun card. And the Three of Pentacles. Okay. All right. So, we have some warnings here. So first of all, whatever situation you're in right now, you're stuck. All right. And worse yet, you're stuck up, hanging upside down. So basically what you need to do, and the hangman represents a situation of a pause in activity. Okay. So what you need to do is get over the pain. Okay. Get over it. We know you made some bad decisions because we got the Judgment here. And we got the Ace of Pentacles. So whatever you did, you messed up some money. But be of good cheer. Again, we saw the Hope card in the last reading. Remember, we had the Hope card, which means the Star card, which means hope. And the Star card is number 17. Okay. And for those of you who don't know how the numbers are done in readings, 17 consists of 1 plus 7. 1 is creativity, 7 is manifestation, and 8 is cycles and karma. So this situation that you were in is something karmic that you needed to get over in this particular lifetime. So don't feel too bad. It was a lesson, or it is a lesson that you were supposed to learn. So we've got a great card here, which is the Sun card. And the Sun card is always a very, very positive card, regardless of whether it's reversed or upright. So again, we have the child on the white horse, signifying innocence and purity, and then the wall in the background, which means that they have overcome whatever situation. And they're riding carefree into the sun. So, and it's reversed, is situation is letting me know that you're almost there. Okay, you're in the tough spot now, but you can get over it and you can ride into the sunlight, into the sunshine. Okay, and the Three of Pentacles is telling me that what you need to do is take a hold of your power, of your earthly power, of your spiritual power, your power to generate income, your power to regroup. 3 is the number of recovery. Okay. I'm sorry. 5 is the number of recovery. 3 is the number of growth. So it's just get back on your horse. Okay. Get back in the saddle like the little kid here. All right. And sell yourself. Okay. Maybe whatever you did cost you some commission. Maybe it might have even cost you a job. Okay, but just get back in the saddle. Get back out there. Okay. All right. You're too stagnant. Still hanging on to the past. Okay. Get off the tree, get off the wall, and get back into it. Get going and get out there and sell yourself. Show your works. Show them what you got, in other words. Okay. And that's what Spirit is telling you need to do. Please remember that the worst is over, okay? And this was just karmic. This was something that you needed to learn in this particular lifetime. For those of you who selected the clear quartz crystal, this is your higher self reading. And what I'm seeing here is a gentleman who is visualizing in the 7 of Cups everything that he wants to be. So what has happened here is you've lost sight of your goals and your objectives. And what you need to do is you need to get back on them. You need to get back in the saddle. You need to get out of this stagnant situation where fear and doubt has taken over. You need to get back out there. You need to visualize what it is you exactly want to do, what it is you exactly want to be. And you need to go out there and you need to go for it. You need to sell yourself, okay? Just like what the Spirit told you to do in the wind, what I need to do. The 3 of Pentacles that you saw in the wind. You need to go out there and you need to sell yourself. Because there's something that you really, really, really want to do, but you're not doing it. Okay? That's what your higher self is trying to tell you. Okay? Get out there and do it. Okay, for those of you who selected the clear quartz crystal, here's your message from the angels. And again, we use the Doreen Virtue and Radley Valentine Angel Tarot deck. All right, the first card is the 3 of Fire or the 3 of Wands. Second card is the King of Air or King of Swords. And the last one of the Minor Arcana is the Page of Water or Page of Cups. And then we have one from the Major Arcana. And you can't see that right now, but I'll put it in there for you so you can see. All right, so we've got the 3 of Fire. What are the angels trying to tell you right now? 3 of Wands, reverse. So, and I think we have saw that card earlier in the subconscious mind. It's the same one as this one right here. So, the 3 of cards says, 3 of Fire, excuse me. Abundance. Things look very good. Have patience at this time. Make long-term plans. So we have that reverse. And the message here for you is that you need to have patience. Okay? We know that you're not going through abundance right now because you made some bad decisions with money. So what the angels are trying to tell you is moving forward, you need to have more patience and you need to make long-term plans. Don't go for the short home run, okay? Try to get the first base, second base, third base, and wait some time till the person brings you home, or if you have to steal home base, go ahead and steal it. But try not to hit for home runs all the time. Sometimes we get home runs, but most of the time we don't. The next card is the King of Air or the King of Swords. Swords represent the mental. And the King of Air here is saying, speak your mind with confidence. Seek out professional advice. Balance mental and emotional considerations. So what you need to do is make sure that you go and get good advice. Like Spirit suggested to you, I think that was in the either in what I need to know or what I need to see. Again, you got to go out and get some better advice next time. Don't just Don't just go out there and just do things without thinking about it. Think long term. Okay? Make good decisions. Make better decisions for the long term. And we have the Page of Cups. And this is upright. A new person enters your life. A relationship begins a new phase. Heighten psychic abilities. Okay? So the good thing is, in the Page of Cups, talks about someone coming into your life, bringing a message. And the Page of Cups is also a message about new beginnings. Okay? So all is not lost. Again, the situation that you are in is karmic. It's most likely a holdover from a past life and a lesson that you selected pre-birth for you to learn. And the last card, again, is the Justice card reversed. Okay? And what the angels are saying is, with the judges, fair and just decisions. Do what you know is right. Stand up for your beliefs. So, again, okay, and justice is number 8 here, a karmic number of 8. I told you this reading was about karma. So you want to make better decisions next time. That's what they're telling you. Make good decisions. Okay? Do what you know is right and stand up for your beliefs. Okay? All right? Make better decisions next time around. It's okay. Things are going to go all right. We got the Page of Cups here. Somebody is coming with some good news. Okay? And what you need to do is listen to that person. Go seek out somebody for some good advice on how to clear up this situation. And pay attention. Manifest and meditate and look at your visions. Take advantage of what you know you want to do. Okay? I still believe time is on your side, whoever this reading is for. Okay? And someone is coming along with some good news that are going to help you out. Okay? But you got to make better decisions next time. Follow your dreams. Don't just try to hustle. Follow your dreams. Make a long-term plan. Okay, for those who selected the green quartz tumbled stone or the green tumbled stone, here's your situation. Influences and subconscious mind. Here's what the spirit wants to show you. King of Pentacles reverse for situation. Influenced by the Page of Swords. And the subconscious mind is the Seven of Cups. So, what Spirit is showing me here is we've got the King of Pentacles reversed. The King of Pentacles is someone that is authoritative and takes care of business and handles their money. And we've got the Page of Swords, which generally tells me there's boy, oh boy. Sorry about that. Which generally speaks about change, abrupt change, and it also is a message of bad news in a sense. Okay, can be a message about disturbing news. and I see it's reversed. So the situation to me, again, is that the person here has not handled their finances properly. And they've got some bad news as a result. And their subconscious mind is that they're thinking about things that they really would like to have. They're thinking about things that they would like to manifest. Okay. And it could be also delusional. You could be seeing delusions of grandeur. But when I see the subconscious mind with the 7 of Cups, it's telling me that you're dreaming of something that's of a bigger situation that you're in right now. Okay? So subconscious mind, some wasted effort, wasted money, some bad decisions, influenced by maybe you got some bad news, and bad news about money, or bad news after you weren't really handling your money correctly. And the subconscious mind is that is showing you that you're really kind of focusing on having a better life. You want a better life. Okay, so we're going to move on to the wink, or what I need to know, for the people who chose the green. What is this stone called again? The green tumbled stone. This crystal is the green tumbled stone. Okay, so this is what I need to know. Let's try to get these cards in here. I always end up losing room here. Let's raise that up a little bit more. All right. So what I need to know. First card is the Hermit card. Second is the 7 of Pentacles. Third is the 10 of Cups reversed. 6 is the Victory card, or 6 of Wands. Fourth card is the 6 of Wands. And the last card is the Strength card. All right. So let's take a look at the Hermit card. The Hermit is someone that is a loner. Not necessarily a loner, but someone that takes time to have some downtime, and they have a seat and they just meditate. Okay, they go inside and they wait for good advice. So Spirit is showing you that you need to take some time, listen to your inner self, okay, and meditate. You're hoping that your harvest will come, okay? And this is signified by the 7 of Pentacles here. And it's a guy that he's waiting for his harvest to get ripe. So he's got this one here, and he's waiting for the other 6 to get ripe. So he's waiting. Okay. And now we've got the 10 of Cups reverse. Okay. And the 6 of Wands, which signifies victory. So what you need to do is you need to go inside, and you're going to have to wait for your harvest to get ready. Okay. And this will lead to happy times for you. Okay. All right. And you know this because the Six of Wands, which represents victory, follows it. Okay. You're going to have to go inside and listen to yourself, listen to spirit. Okay. And wait for your harvest to get ready. And this will lead to the happy life that you really, really want. All right. This will lead to that. Okay, to the victory, but you're going to have to be strong, and inner strength here is let's get a close up on the strength card. You can see this person with the lion here. Inner strength is not, it's being strong and being wise. It's not being, it's not running around, tossing people around. Okay. You'll notice that this lady, she's playing with a lion. She's not playing with the lion, or she's not able to pat that lion and play with it because she's strong and powerful. She's able to do it because she's wise. Okay? She's wise. And she's strong spiritually. And this is what you're going to have to do. You're going to have to become stronger spiritually. And that's what that hermit is. He's going inside to meditate. Uh-oh, you're getting kind of messed up here. He's going inside to meditate, to be alone. You got to take some alone time. You've got to get yourself together, and you've got to get into your inner being, your inner higher self. Listen to your higher self. Okay? Not your boys. You got to listen to your higher self. Go inside and meditate. Spend some time alone, and stop cutting down your harvest before it's ripe. Okay? When you start doing that, you'll have a happy life, and you'll get the victory that you want. And that's what you need to know. For those of you who selected the green tumbled stone, here is what you need to see. Okay, so we're going to move on to the wink, or what I need to know, for the people who chose the green. What is this stone called again? The green tumbled stone. This crystal is the green tumbled stone. Okay, so this is what I need to know. Let's try to get these cards in here. I always end up losing room here. Let's raise that up a little bit more. All right. So what I need to know. First card is the Hermit card. Second is the Seven of Pentacles. Third is the Ten of Cups reversed. 6 is the Victory card, or Six of Wands. Fourth card is the Six of Wands. And the last card is the Strength card. All right. So let's take a look at the Hermit card. The Hermit is someone that is a loner. Not necessarily a loner, but someone that takes time to have some downtime, and they have a seat and they just meditate. Okay, they go inside and they wait for good advice. So Spirit is showing you that you need to take some time, listen to your inner self, okay, and meditate. You're hoping that your harvest will come. Okay. And this is signified by the 7 of Pentacles here. And it's a guy that he's waiting for his harvest to get ripe. So he's got this one here, and he's waiting for the other 6 to get ripe. So he's waiting. Okay. And now we've got the 10 of Cups reverse. Okay. And the 6 of Wands, which signifies victory. So what you need to do is you need to go inside, and you're going to have to wait for your harvest to get ready. Okay. And this will lead to happy times for you. Okay. All right. And you know this because the 6 of Wands, which represents victory, follows it. Okay. You're going to have to go inside and listen to yourself, listen to spirit. Okay. And wait for your harvest to get ready. And this will lead to the happy life that you really, really want. All right. This will lead to that. Okay. To the victory. But you're going to have to be strong. And inner strength here is let's get a close up on the strength card. You can see this person with the lion here. Inner strength is not, it's being strong and being wise. It's not being, it's not running around, tossing people around. Okay. You'll notice that this lady, she's playing with a lion. She's not playing with the lion, or she's not able to pat that lion and play with it because she's strong and powerful. She's able to do it because she's wise. Okay? She's wise. And she's strong spiritually. And this is what you're going to have to do. You're going to have to become stronger spiritually. And that's what that hermit is. He's going inside to meditate. Uh-oh, you're getting kind of messed up here. He's going inside to meditate, to be alone. You got to take some alone time. You've got to get yourself together, and you've got to get into your inner being, your inner higher self. Listen to your higher self. Okay? Not your boys. You got to listen to your higher self. Go inside and meditate. Spend some time alone, and stop cutting down your harvest before it's ripe. Okay? When you start doing that, you'll have a happy life, and you'll get the victory that you want. And that's what you need to know. For those of you who selected the green tumblestone, this is what you need to see. All right. So let's get those in here. So the first thing you need to see is we have 8 of Wands, King of Cups reverse, Queen of Cups, 8 of Swords, and the 5 of Swords. All right. So what this is saying to you is that things will go faster when you get in charge of your emotions and you make better and wiser business decisions. You've got to take the blinders off and stop blaming other people, okay? All right? you're going through defeat here. You're getting beaten up because you're not using wisdom. You're moving too fast. All right? You're moving too fast. You're not thinking wisely. Okay? All right? We see the Eight of Wands, which signifies movement. King of Cups, who's a person that is in charge of their emotions and makes good decisions. And then we have the Queen of Cups, who takes care of things. She's a nurturer, okay? And Cups, emotions and relationships. And then we have the Eight of Swords here. Is a person that is blindfolded, but they only need to take off their blindfolds. And if they did, they could see that they could walk right out of this self-made prison of swords. And the Five of Swords, turn it around and you see the victor holding the swords and the defeated walking away. So for you, this is your message. Things will move quicker and faster for you when you get in command of your emotions and your decision making, and you take care of yourself, take care of your family better, and take off the blindfolds, okay? Stop, get out of your self-imposed prison, your woe is me, and then you will not feel the agony of defeat. You will be the victor instead of the defeated. And this is what I need to do, or the wins for the people who selected the green tumbled stone. Four and card number 5. Okay, first is the Justice. Second is the Nine of Pentacles. Oh, okay. Third card is the Three of Cups. Fourth is the King of Swords. And the last card is the Six of Pentacles. All right. So, what we're seeing is here, Spirit is telling me you got to make better decisions. Again, the Justice card is showing up. And then we have the Nine of Pentacles, okay? Make better decisions and enjoy what you have. Once you make better decisions, you'll be able to enjoy the fruits of your labor. The Nine of Pentacles is typically a person that has built something. You could be an entrepreneur or a business owner of some sort. And once you start making better decisions, and then you'll be able to enjoy the fruits of your labor and you'll be able to celebrate. Again, we got the King of Swords. Yes, reverse. That signifies a bad decision maker. Okay? You've got to make better decisions. And we got the Six of Pentacles here. 6 is a number of recuperation. So once you make better decisions, you'll be able to recoup your losses. And then also, when I see this 6 of Pentacles, I see someone that also shares. Perhaps before you might have been a bit selfish. Whatever this bad decision was, you were probably being selfish. So make better decisions next time, okay? And help other people. Share the wealth, okay? All right. Again, this time around, you gotta wait until your harvest is ready, okay? All right. Don't be the reverse King of Pentacles, the person that wasn't taking care of their money properly. Okay? All right. Again, go inside. We had the Hermit. Go inside. Visualize your success, which you had in the subconscious mind. Okay? Go inside, which is what they told you you needed to know by showing you the Hermit card. Go inside. Once you make these better decisions, these good decisions, okay, from the Justice, once you make better decisions and you share next time, then things will begin to work out for you, okay? You'll be able to bask in the sunlight and the sunshine and enjoy your money and celebrate, but you got to make good decisions, okay? Wait for your harvest to be ripe before you pluck it down next time. Wait for things to wait for good timing, okay? Everything is about timing. Wait for it. For those of you who selected the green quartz tumbled stone, this is a message from your higher self. And that message is the Six of Swords reverse. The Six of Swords is a person that moves on to greener pastures. Okay? So they're telling you, the higher self is telling you, don't walk away yet. It's not your time to move on from whatever situation you were in. You just made a bad decision. It was probably in regards to some money, or you probably haven't gotten your money yet, because I did see the Seven of Pentacles earlier. But don't give up, okay? Hang in there. Hang in there. That's what they're telling you. Don't. It's not time. It's not time to move on yet, okay? All right, and we see 6 swords there. All right, it's not time to move on. Sit tight. So for those of you who selected the green quartz tumblestone, this is a message from your angels. And we use the angel deck by Doreen Virtue and Radley Valentine. This is 2 cards from the minor arcana. And then we're going to have 1 card. It's just me while I shuffle them up for you. 1 card from the major arcana. So let's see what the spirit guides have for you. What the angels actually have for you. Okay, so the first card is the Ace of Pentacles, or the Ace of Earth. Second is the 5 of Fire, or the 5 of Wands. All right. So the Ace of Earth says the inflow of abundance, a promising business venture, important documents or contracts. Again, like we said earlier, wait for your harvest to get ripe. Okay? It's coming. It's coming for you. Okay? And the 5 of Fire means that the struggle is pretty much over, okay? All right, it says, competing goals, bothersome details, and conflicts with others. So since this card was reversed, this tells me that the struggle is over, but you've got to let it be over. Stop struggling. Stop competing with other people. Okay? All right? I'm going to leave that reverse because I believe this is a rebuke from your angels. It's telling you that you're being too competitive. Okay? And that you're trying to outdo somebody. All right? Or you're either worried about what someone else has that you don't have. One or the other. Something's going on there. But regardless, we have the Ace of Earth or the Ace of Pentacles, which means that good things are coming ahead for you. Okay? And then last, again, we have the Hermit card. Okay? And that says, spend time in the quiet place, spiritual teaching, and self-discovery. The Hermit card, okay? All right, I'm going to put this in here so you can see it. So the Hermit card, again, you got that card earlier in what you need to know, okay? So take some time to meditate. Take some time to sit there and just visualize all of the good things that are coming to you, because it's going to be your time soon. You just have to wait until your harvest is ready. Okay? Namaste. Thank you. For those of you who selected the Tiger's Eye, here's your SIS reading. Your situation, influencer, and the subconscious mind. So, situation is the 9 of Wands, signifying that you've been through a pretty tough battle recently, been going through some tough times. Influenced by the World card, reversed. And the subconscious mind is the Ace of Swords. Okay? So, the 9 of Wands. Nines represents conclusions. Okay? Wands here, this is a picture of a person who's been through a battle, through several battles actually, through some tough times. It's been a little tough for you lately, but you're holding on and you're still in the game. You're still in the fight. And what's really cool is you got the influencer. Is you are someone that wants to have it all, and you're almost there. When you see the World card reverse, it just means that you're almost there. You're almost at the end of the journey. You're almost there. You're almost there. You want it all. The person whom the World card shows up in a reading, they're someone that wants to have a lot of nice things. So you've been struggling for a while. It hasn't really gotten to you yet, but it's coming. And the subconscious mind is your subconscious. In your subconscious mind, you want to get through. You want your big break. You want your new opportunity. Okay, so that's what Spirit is showing me about you. All right. So let's see what you need to know. For those of you who selected the Tiger's Eye, here's what Spirit is saying you need to know. All right, let's get all 5 of those cards in there. Okay, looks good. All right, what do you need to know? We got the Knight of Wands reverse, 7 of Swords, Page of Wands reverse, the Wish card, or the Nine of Cups reverse, and the Knight of Cups. All right. So what I'm seeing here is someone that needs to be more clever. Someone that wants to move forward, but they need to be smarter. And the Page of Wands here is giving me, it's backwards and it's facing the Knight of Wands and the Page of Wands are both facing the Seven of Wands. The Knight of Wands typically speaks about moving in the right direction. And I want to add a little bit more of a light here. I guess that's as bright as it'll go. Sorry about that. All right. So the Knight of Wands, let's see here. No. The Knight of Wands, sorry about the lighting here for this particular reading. Would have liked to have gotten that a lot better, but I'm sorry. So please excuse me. The Knight of Wands speaks of movement, of new energy, bringing in new energy. Okay? And here it's reversed. So, and I see two reversals, which in my opinion is a warning from Spirit. So I think you're moving in the wrong direction because you're not being as smart. You look at the Seven of Wands, as smart as you should be. You look at the Seven of Swords, and that's a person holding 3 swords in one hand and 2 in another. They're slipping away from someone else's camp or territory and getting away with some merchandise here with swords. But they're smart enough to leave 2 behind. Okay? And the pages send messages of new beginnings. They send messages for just about everything. Here they're both facing the Seven of Wands. So this is telling me that you're not being clever, and it's blocking your energy. It's keeping you from not getting what you really want. And then in the end, we have the Knight of Cups, which is someone that no matter how long and how far the journey is, they travel steadfast. So you're not being smart in that maybe you're getting the information from Spirit, maybe from someone else, but you're not listening. And this is causing you to not get your wish. So you need to stay on the path and keep going. You need to be smart about it. Excuse me, this is what you're not seeing, actually. This is what you need to see. Maybe you can see it, but you're not listening. But this is what Spirit wants you to see. Okay? We have 7 cards in here. Don't worry about it. I'll make sure you can see the last 2 when I pour them over. There we go. We're in focus now. So the first card is the Ace of Wands. Second is the 5 of Cups. Nine of Swords, Six of Swords, and the Five of Swords. Okay, and the last two are the Five of Wands. Yes, it's been a struggle. I saw that earlier in the situation. So you're going through some stuff. So Ace of Wands right away tells me that there's some treasure at the end of the rainbow. Okay, a gift from Spirit is coming. But you've got to stop being disgruntled, and you got to stop worrying late at night. Okay? You want to move on because you've during this battle here, you've took some losses. You've taken some L's, as my son would say. Okay? But okay, and then it looks like you want to move on. All right. Okay. Maybe you're in this situation where you need to move on, because I see the Six of Swords. Okay. Maybe this might be, I didn't see any cups other than not getting your wishes. Yeah. This could be, I don't know if this is a relationship, but you've been into some tough battles, and Spirit is telling you, hang in there, okay? Because you will, if you hang in there and stay strong, you'll get that Ace of Pentacles, which is a new money, new beginnings, new opportunities. And this is signified by the Ace of Wands there. But whatever you're going through, you're very disgruntled. Perhaps it's time to move on from a certain situation, but not quit. Okay? A lot of wands here. A lot of wands and a lot of swords. But based on that Knight of Cups that showed up in what you need to see, I think you have something that you really, really desire, that you need to stick with. But whatever this situation is that's causing you to stay up at night, you probably should move away from it. And for some reason, I'm thinking this might be me as Spirit. Is this a relationship? Yes, it's a relationship. It's not a job. It's not a job. Yeah. So whoever this is causing you this heartbreak and causing you to stay up at night and be disgruntled. It's time for you to move on. 6 is the number of recovery. They're causing you some mental problems, some problems, you're thinking about it too much. It's time for you to move on from that. You got them moving on, and you got my man, he laid his swords down and he walking away. It's time to move up, because it's been too much of a struggle, and you've been struggling. And earlier, this Ace of Pentacles was reversed. You've been struggling with this person, and you haven't been getting anywhere. You've probably been wasting money too. So it's time to move on from this. So whatever this situation is, move on. You thought it could give you everything you wanted, and that's why this card showed up in your influences. You thought that you could get the world with this person, you could have everything, but it's time to move on. They're not where you are. They're not willing to work with you. So it's time for you to be a lot smarter and take the messages that you've been given and move on to what you really want. All right, for those of you who selected the Tiger's Eye, this is your wind reading, what I need to do. W-I-N-D. Excuse me. What I need to do. All right, first card, the Lovers. Yes, this is about a relationship. I thought so. And we have the Four of Swords reverse. Ten of Wands. Emperor card reversed. And the Hangman. All right. So let's take a second to gather our thoughts and listen to Source here. All right. So it looks like this, your lover, you're not getting any rest here, because the Four of Swords is a person that's resting. They're not, and then you got the Ten of Wands, which is a heavy burden, heavy burden, and the Emperor reversed. And then we got the Hangman. So this relationship is not allowing you to rest. You're carrying around most of the burden in this particular relationship, and it's keeping you from being the emperor that you need to be. And the Emperor, I'm going to take a little time to read what the Emperor is for you guys. The Emperor is the father, the order, control, and power. Okay? Masculine power, status, a man of influence, the structures of society, royalty, the drive for achievement, success, respect, stability, okay? Dominion, security, structure, strength, self-control, okay? This person is taking you out of the person you really need to be, okay? You are a high achiever. This is why this World card showed up in your subconscious mind. You were thinking that you could get it all with this person, but they're not there. And it's got you in a point of stasis, like you're just standing still. You're in the Hangman position. So you're not resting. You're probably carrying all the burdens, and it's keeping you from stepping into your role as an emperor, your role as a leader. Okay, so it's again, it's time to move on. The Six of Swords. It's time to move on, to recover. Okay, time to walk away from this situation. All right. Again, we saw the Five of Swords in the what we needed to see. You've been struggling too long. It's time to move on. And the Ace, these cards in the last reading, this one followed this one. So all the struggle is costing you money. Okay, and it's costing you blessings. When you see this hand holding the pentacle, that's a gift from spirit. So all of this struggling is keeping you from getting your gift. So you need to move on. It's time to move on from whoever this lover is. It's time to move on. And that's what they're telling you need to do. Let me apologize to the people who chose the Tiger's Eye. I forgot to film the higher self portion of this reading. Bear with me one moment while I shuffle the cards. You'll probably notice that the lighting is very, very different. But don't worry, there are no mistakes. Everything happens for a reason. here we go. So the higher self reading here is struggle. Struggle. What you've been going through is a struggle. And as long as you continue the course you're on, you're going to continue to struggle. So for the higher self, this situation here can be resolved, but right now you're struggling and you're going to have to do things differently if you want to stop struggling. What Spirit is telling me is that you know what to do, but you just haven't been strong enough to do it. So do what you need to do so the struggle can stop. Namaste. Okay, for those of you who selected the tiger's eye, this is the message from your angels. Okay, we've got 3 cards from the angels, and we use the Doreen Virtue Radley Valentine Angel deck. And this is the message. Don't worry about the 3rd card. I'll make sure you can see it. These cards are a lot larger than the other ones I have. All right, so the first card is the 8 of Cups reverse. Okay. Second is the Page of Water. I should say 8 of Water. Water is Cups, and the Knight of Water. Cups. Yeah, Cups deals with emotions and relationships. This is definitely a card about a relationship. So the 8 of Cups is someone that's moving on. So again, 8 of Cups. Sorry, let me put it in position. It says, a desire to move on, the search for something more meaningful, spiritual, and emotional growth. And then we also have the number 8, which is that number of karma as well. So this relationship, it's time for you to move on, is reversed. So it's emphasized. Emphasize. It's time for you to move on. And again, we have the Page of Cups. I think that was in there earlier, was it not? No, that was the Knight of Cups earlier. The Knight of Cups, which was in your What I Need to See reading. So we got the Page of Cups, which is a message that says, a new person enters your life. A relationship begins. A new phase. Heightened psychic abilities. So you've got to move on. Okay. You've got to move on. All right. So that that new person can enter your life so that you can have the world. All right. Remember this card. That's the world card. Okay. And the Emperor. See, you're your own person. You're a commander. You are a high achiever. And this person you're dealing with is keeping you from that. They're not on your level. Okay? And that's why you're struggling with them. And you're dissatisfied. Remember the 5 of Cups reverse? This is a guy that's sitting there crying over spilled milk. All right? You're not happy. It's time for you to go. Your situation is probably already over, but you're probably still holding on to it, which is why that 9 of Swords showed up. So we have the Knight of Water, which is the same as this card, which is the Knight of Cups, which showed up in what you needed to know card. So that Knight of Cups says, falling in love or wedding proposals, the need to balance emotions an invitation to a social event. So it's time for you to balance your emotions, to move on, okay? To find that person who is really, really for you. The Knight of Cups is someone that takes a journey, and a journey of self-fulfillment. A person that moves forward, and they're on a quest to find the ultimate thing that is for them. Okay? All right, the ultimate quest. And that's why you see the picture of it looking just like this. Cups are water. All right, the Knight of Cups. He's on his quest for the Holy Grail, and he's focused. He's holding that cup in his hand. His horse is taking steps. It's not galloping through the wind like the Knight of Swords. He knows what he wants, and he's on a quest to find it. And your last card is the Awakening card. Okay? And it says, look at things from a different perspective. A temporary standstill. It's important to be yourself. And that card, this card right here, is the same as the Hangman card right here. They're the same cards. So the situation, and you got that card in the what you need to, you got that card in your, let me see. This is wins, what you need to know, what you need to see. And you got that card in the, what you needed to see. So it's, you got to look at things from a different perspective. Okay. This was situation called, it's a temporary thing. It's time to be yourself. Okay. A standstill is over. That relationship is over. Let it go. It's time for you to step into the emperor that you are. It's time for you to gain the world. Okay? It's time for you to move on. The Eight of Cups. Moving on. Move on. Time to move on. Okay? And the Page of Cups. Sorry about that. The Page of Cups is telling you that a new person is coming into your life. That old situation, it was karmic. You just completed karma with that person. Maybe you knew them in another lifetime, and it was your pre-birth intention to come in and just spend some time together and finalize some old karma from another lifetime. But it's time to move on. And don't worry, because the next person will bring the world to you. And you will be able to be the emperor, the shot caller that you are. Don't worry about this situation not working out. Trust me, you're better off without this other person. They weren't the one. Okay. Namaste.